you feel like you need to speed up, slow down. A good friend of mine told me this recently. Now, I don't know if he made it up or where he got it, but I think he's onto something. Now, personally, I'm used to moving at 100 miles an hour most of the time. Whether that's trying to make 30 videos in 30 days or run 3 miles a day for like 3 months. Whenever I set out to do these things, I usually keep going until one of three things happen. I either get injured, I get super burnt out, or the willpower to keep going runs out. And I think this is where this quote comes in. When you can finally slow down, you get to really understand the why behind what you're doing. And that is really important. I honestly think that's why in the past, whenever I set out to do these things, I always stop, because I haven't clearly defined why it is I'm doing the things I'm doing. And when you don't have a why, you don't really have that deep motivation to keep going when things get hard. And to that point, when you understand your why, you get to choose your moves more carefully. Let me give you an example. So when I was making those 30 videos in 30 days, that challenge, I had to come home from work, and then I had about 4 hours to come up with an idea, film that idea, edit that idea, and post it. And I don't know if you've ever tried that, but that's not an easy thing to do. A lot of those videos didn't come out like I wanted them to, or I don't know, I feel like there was more value to be had if I could have planned it out a bit better. Now instead, the alternative, if I was to slow down and instead of like a video every day, I do a video every week, then I have time to really think through the idea, understand the why behind the video, and I think that would take a lot of the stress off me, and in turn it would create a better result. Now, back to the quote itself. When you feel like you should speed up, slow down, I don't necessarily think this means not to do the things you want to do. I don't think it means not to be ambitious. I just think it means to take a step back, be more strategic, and be a bit more intentional about the things you're doing, and really getting to that why you're doing it, and really just not beating yourself up and not being too hard on yourself. Speaking personally, I think the need to speed up often comes from feeling like I need to prove myself or be this superhero version of myself. That's not always necessary. I think coming from a place of personal forgiveness and taking the time to understand the why, I think everybody will be happier at the end of the day. I think I'll be more content with what I'm doing. I'll be able to keep up the things I'm doing because there's a stronger motive behind it. And yeah, now I could be totally off of what Lucas meant when he told me that, but this is kind of how I've been thinking about it over the past couple weeks and just now before making this video. So I don't know, it's something to think about. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Okay, now for some unprompted advice from Bobby J.
Hello, I'm Bobby J, or Robert Harris Jr. And as you might not know, I dislocated my arm today. But even though I was, given a minor setback, I learned that you can just pop that shit right back in place and keep on going. And fuck the hospital, because they charge you like $11,000 to pop your arm back into place when your best friend can do it for free. So I say this to say, if you have cancer, let your best friend take it out of you. If you have a hemorrhage in your brain, let your friend take it out of you. If you got hemorrhoids, hopefully your friend didn't put them in you. But I'm sure he can take them out. Or she. It's 2024. Fuck the medical system. It's overrated. This has been my time.
All right.